My husband of 4 years cheated on me with an old college friend, didn't tell her anything about me except that I was his ex-wife, started dating her, and then got exposed after they got too comfortable and he knocked her up. I'm on mobile and typing through my tears. Yesterday I, 26F, got a hey girly DM from an old college friend, G, 27F, about my husband, R, 28M. As far as I knew she was living a different city but apparently she moved to our city like 8 months ago. She sent me screenshots of their messages and their texts, and had selfies of them after they smashed. Why? I've been busy at work and admittedly not spending as much time at home, but he's the love of my life, and I never thought he could do something like this. I confronted R and he admitted it right away. He said it was supposed to be a one-time thing. He and G met up for dinner when she moved, but things progressed, so they started dating. Yes, dating. She had no idea about me. He doesn't post me on his socials because his online presence is dedicated to his personal fitness business, so she just assumed he was a fit, handsome, single guy. He never mentioned me once. It was only when G started mentioning marriage and kids that R got nervous and dodgy, and mentioned trouble with his ex-wife if they were to get married. The ex-wife being me, his wife of 4 years. She mentioned this because, drumroll, she's 3 months pregnant. Thinking they were exclusive, she hasn't slept with anyone else, which means the baby is his. His. She Googled my name and found out that not only were we together, we were fudging married. 4 years of marriage, 3 more years of dating, down the drain. I told her to get the fudge out and he tried to argue, but he knew he had no chance. He's staying at a friend's house, and after lurking on Reddit for so long I texted him my entire reason for kicking him out, and he sent an apology reply admitting to everything, so I have it all in writing. I'm still messaging G. She feels totally awful about the whole situation and I really feel for her. We've actually become close in the last day or two, as weird as that sounds. But we're both in the middle of some trauma and leaning on each other has helped. I'm leaving him, if that wasn't clear. G has also said she wants nothing to do with our except child support. I texted him to come over tomorrow to talk and he said he would, and I contacted a lawyer this morning and sent her everything I have. She replied after about 2 hours and said this case wouldn't be a problem, basically it was a slam dunk. She also offered to mention the case to a colleague in family court, but G hasn't made her mind up about that yet. She's just as overwhelmed about this as I am. I'm just grateful I didn't have kids with this son of a batch, and I'm still young and hot while R's a gross cheating cheater. Anyway, not really looking for advice here. I'm aware of my way forward. Just wanted to get this true off my chest. Commenter. I doubt G isn't going to accept his apologies, there's a child involved. Don't get too close to her or tell her anything of substance. Commenter 2. Best advice right here. She's your ally now, but just wait until the smoke clears. I had a similar situation happen, minus the pregnancy, and she was my bestie. We were helping each other deal with the pain of both being lied to by this monster. She didn't want to have anything to do with him, and I was going to divorce after being together for 15 years. Batch played me like a piano. After the initial shock and hurt, her goal was to get me to sign divorce papers so she could marry him. She was welcome to him, but once I realized, I dragged out the divorce for 2 more years. Edit. I genuinely thank you all for the advice regarding G. I'll be cutting contact after she gets her test results back. Edit 2. You all were right. G is up to something. Tomorrow, once I've had some sleep, I'll update further. But thank you all for your advice. Update 1. Well, what an update I have for you all. Last night I got into a huge argument with R over the phone, talking about how I'm a batch for breaking up with him, and plenty of other nasty things. Through the night I was anxious and insomniatic, so as per so much of your advice I started distancing myself from G. She sensed this and things blew up. She went into a rage and told me she had known about me. She knew I got married through mutual friends on Instagram. My profile is private, but friends and family posted about the wedding, so G saw our wedding photos. G texted me this morning after waking up to so many texts. She called me a fake batch who makes up circumstances and lies about details. I blocked her after that. In my post and my texts I was as accurate as possible without divulging too many details. I was also feeling petty from lack of sleep, so I did tag R in an IG story telling everyone he was a cheater, and a few people responded saying they unfollowed/blocked him. I deleted it after 3 hours, but I know there were screenshots taken and the damage has been done. He called early this morning asking to talk, but I said everything was better said over text, so I had receipts, and he obliged. He basically said he'd accept divorce and he'd give me almost everything I asked for, namely our TV and my car, since he contributed to some payments. We don't have many flashy things other than our gaming consoles, and neither of us are interested in the others. This obviously wasn't legally binding, but I'd imagine it's good ammo in the divorce. R came by before work to get a bunch of his things and we were able to talk face to face. He apologized and asked, almost begged, for my forgiveness. Remembering comments about my dignity, I politely but firmly declined. He actually took this pretty well, and asked me if I had any questions. I asked him, what the F happened? According to R, G contacted him before she even moved. As many suspected, she knew about me from the beginning but simply didn't care. She didn't say outright that she was trying to get pregnant, but she gloated to her friends about having unprotected smashing with R many times, so it's definitely suspicious as hell. He said he just couldn't resist her. To be quite frank, Reddit, I'm hotter than her. There's no question. That is the one thing about this whole situation that brings me a bit of light. Oh, and as predicted by so many of you, G and R are apparently still in a relationship. They're planning on keeping the baby, and, get this, 2 or 3 hours after I wrote this out, he posted the gender reveal on his public Instagram. Like I never fudging existed. He's trying to get rent money from me, but there's not a chance in hell I'll be giving a cent to him. In fact, I'll be taking nearly everything. He knows he doesn't stand a chance at getting any of the furniture that I paid for or the vinyls I bought. Fudge him. So many comments gave great advice, and I'm so grateful. I've officially cut off G and am in the process of cutting off R outside the divorce. I'm living comfortably by myself in our apartment. I have a decent salary so I can afford it, but I let our landlord know that I'll be ending the lease in 2 months. He has a studio available, but I'm not sure I'll take it. For now, I'm in contact with my lawyer, who says this whole process can be done in 6 months if everything goes well. I have a ton of hope for my future, and I truly appreciate all of you who commented on my first post. I might post a further update or I might not. Regardless, I will get a happy ending and I'll be able to start fresh without him. Good riddance. Commenter. I'd literally tell every single person connected to her what she did: parents, family, friends, boss, co-workers. Make a post detailing everything that happened. Her actions. His actions. And how he still wanted to be with you through it all. She is still his second choice. Ha 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 ha. That's hilarious to me and pitiful for her. I'd end the post with "Congrats, husband and ex-friend. I hope you both live the life you deserve." I'd literally send her a congratulation gift with off-brand items with a snarky message. She's a loser and so is he. He has to scramble for a place to live and play nice with a woman that baby trapped him. She was obviously jealous of you, and has been for years, and wanted him. She didn't steal your man, she stole your problem. She was irate that he wanted you in your marriage after she worked so hard to destroy it. That baby was made out of desperation on her part and idiocracy on his. That's sad. That child was created out of a betrayal and lust, not love. Add this to your post too. She systematically went after your husband. That's diabolical. Good riddance to the both of them. Update 2. Hey, wanted to give a quick update before I leave this account for a while. We'll perhaps check in periodically after a few drinks, lol. Divorce is in the works, G is still pregnant, R's things are out of my house. To say my landlord understood would be an understatement, and I'm able to stay in my current place. Spoiler, I'm gonna end up on top. Sorry this isn't the juicy update some of you were anticipating, be it the fact remains that I'm better for this whole shit show, and moving on means becoming stronger. Thanks for all your support, everyone. I've kept this login info so I hope to update you. Reminder, you're loved and you matter. Love always. Update 3. Hey y'all, just found this account again after months, so I figured I'd give an update. Quick recap. My ex cheated with a friend of mine from college and she got pregnant, and it was his. She reached out to me to let me know because apparently she hadn't known about me before, then it came out that she planned this. Honestly, it was a pretty painless divorce. He didn't fight for much since I bought most of our stuff. I left our place after my lease was up and moved about 4 hours away. My work is remote now, so it wasn't a hard transition, and I got to move closer to a lot of loved ones. R and G are still together and they had their baby not too long ago. I don't keep up with their lives anymore for my own peace. I've been dating around a bit, but not much. I've been going to therapy and working through a lot of the trust issues that came from this, but it's a slow process, so I'm not in any kind of place to be in a serious relationship. I'm happy though. I don't worry about things as much, I'm able to get more work done, and I'm able to have more meaningful fun with the people I love. It's a rather boring but an overwhelmingly positive update. Thanks for reading my story. Commenter 1. Oh, he's 100% gonna cheat on her too if he isn't already. I still remember that part where he told you I couldn't resist, like he tripped and fell into someone else's bed. He's a gym trainer, surrounded by sweaty temptation in tight yoga shorts/pants all day long. She didn't steal your man, she stole your problematic trash that she mistook for treasure. Commenter 2. Don't be surprised if he has cheated on her. He has resentment built since he got caught. Baby mama fudged his nice life. Knowing he is a gym trainer, he's aware he downgraded per ops word. Even if baby mama found out he cheated, She isn't the type to leave with their kid, hence more incentive for him to cheat on his baby mama. BM thinks she won, but in the long run, she will be miserable.